What's up, YouTube? It has been a little bit. Been busy, been not busy. Really just focusing on other things other than vlogging. For one reason or another, just haven't gotten around to filming, cutting video, and posting anything. In full transparency, lost a little bit of the passion behind it. Not because I didn't want to continue to share this journey of growing my PT practice, but it felt like I was just I'm kind of spinning wheels here with the account. It felt like a lot of work with nothing really, I don't know, to show maybe. But after thinking on it more, I realized I genuinely just love talking to the camera, talking to you guys, and documenting all it is that I'm doing. There's still a lot of growth needed in the documenting and the storytelling department aspect of vlogging. And I'm constantly learning, but I do find that it's something that I enjoy doing, especially because a lot of my, well, not a lot of my mentors, but some of my mentors and a lot of the people that I follow, it's through social media, it's through YouTube, it's through Instagram, and I learn a lot from them. So hopefully everything that I'm documenting, other people can learn a lot from as well as they go through similar situations, scenarios, and that sort of thing. So this is a long-winded way of me saying that although I haven't posted anything recently in the past month, I'm still here. I still want to post videos, still want to post content, still want to bring you guys along for the ride. I just haven't in a little while, and for that I apologize. I'm getting bombarded by these bugs. Whew. Flying around my head, biting me. Waylon and I are walking down to the gym to do some content creation for my Instagram account. Want to build up a little bit more of a bank of videos to draw from, so I don't have to film something day of, like today, for regularly scheduled postings. So today is Monday. Mobility Monday video should be coming out. Should have been out already this morning, but guess what? Guess who forgot to post something? Guess who forgot to film something? Guess who didn't have anything in the bank? If you fail to prepare to fail. So failure isn't going to happen, but scrambling a little bit. So here we are, walking, vlogging, all content creation, all good stuff. Positive news for the practice is that I might have a new home. I have been in talks with the owner of the CrossFit gym I dropped in on several weeks back. And this past weekend after class, I broached the subject with him about what his thoughts would be on me treating patients out of the gym, and they were largely positive. So that was exciting. He wants like a little bio of me so he can blast out to members. He was going to email me, but I wanted to jump the gun and actually email him. Fortunately, I couldn't find his email, so I went with the general info email address for the gym. Touching base, thanking him for talking, thanking for him providing me the opportunity, so on and so forth. So I think this has a lot more potential than the prior two gyms that I have been with. And I hate that I'm now on my third location so early into my practice. But the first gym, appreciative, and I haven't burned any of these bridges. I'm truly grateful for the opportunities provided for me, not by me. But the first gym was just slowly dwindling members wise. He actually just announced that he was selling the gym. I didn't really have any good space to work because it's relegated to this, like, whatever. I won't get into too many details on it, but it just wasn't a good spot. Second place, I thought had a lot of promise, but he's grown so much, I have no place to treat people. I have a table set up in the lobby, which that's fine. I can work with that, but I need access to equipment, especially because I can't be lugging barbells and kettlebells around in my car. And I just didn't have access to equipment. So I actually have to break that news to him this week, which I don't think he's going to be upset because it's not like I'm pulling members out. And I still want to keep that partnership, that relationship open. I still want to do events for his gym, because I think very highly of him and the community that he's built. And I still want to be a part of that community. It's just for me to provide the quality care to the standard that I uphold, I need access to equipment, and unfortunately I don't have access to it at his gym. It's just the name of the game, situation that I'm in. It is what it is. So a little bit of a switcheroo there. Third location. And I'm hoping that this is a solid landing spot for me and Endure Physical Therapy. It's got the most upside of any of the three locations so far. I'd have access to a private room, though I don't need it, but it gives a certain level of comfort and professionalism for my patients. And I will be able to use equipment, which is going to be clutch, because at the end of the day, if you're only a body worker, yes, body work is important, but you need to then load those tissues to create longer lasting change, because body work is transient. That's why you go back for multiple massages on a routine basis. It's why if you're not following up the hands-on work with targeted specific exercises with optimal load, you're not really pushing that needle and making more longer lasting changes. So I think this is going to be a great opportunity for me. The members I've been introduced so far have all been great. So that's exciting. They seem to welcome me in. Shout out to Sunday morning lift class, ladies in that class. I'm usually the only dude in there, which is funny. But they're all great. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. I think it's a wonderful opportunity, and I'm looking forward to growing and really just pushing forward. I lost Waylon back there. Here it comes. Come on, buddy. But we're almost at the gym, so I'm gonna film some stuff. I'm also gonna need my phone for that because this is where all my media is filmed, and I'll catch up with you guys afterwards. All right, well, that's filmed. I got one video filmed, so check into the old Instagram if you want to see what it was. Spoiler alert, pec stretching without pissing off your nerves. So my hope in getting linked up with this new gym is that, one, I can draw within the community, right? Within the community of pre-existing members. Already had some exposure just from going to classes, as well as I did a little kind of impromptu event for Murph, where I gave everyone like 10, 15 minute like recovery sessions, some soft tissue work, stretching, that sort of thing. But even more so, the surrounding community in the town, in our town, getting involved with more events, but just having like a home base that I can grow. I can grow my community, right? Because like I'm involved in all these other communities, the other gyms, this current gym, but I want to bring my following, my community, to overlap with all of those, as well as other communities in the area. And really all about just building a brand, building the Endure Physical Therapy brand, to grow it to something far bigger than just me. Because that means more people are impacted and they can live longer, healthier, more active lives and accomplish things that maybe they didn't think were possible. So that's what I'm searching for, and that's what I'm hoping this gym allows for, is the ability to plant some roots and grow. And grow relentlessly to the point where, I mean, listen, standalone place. If the numbers made sense, that would be ideal. But not there yet. Still a little tiny baby seedling, sapling. And keep trucking on. So I'm really excited. I have an injury clinic coming up with Jamie's gym in July. When I break the news to him, we'll see if he still wants that partnership. I hope he does, because the last thing I want him to think is that I burned his trust or I used him in some fashion. anything like that. And he's a business guy. He gets it. He's already kind of made jokes or notions of, oh, in your own space, the first gym that's being sold, he asked if I was going to put in an offer on it. So I think he understands that my goal is to get out on my own and to grow, and I think he's supportive of it. And I might just be fabricating all this in my own head and putting worries on that have no reason to exist. Because again, he's a genuine good dude. So I don't see why he wouldn't be happy for the opportunity. Because it doesn't take away from him. He's doing just fine. And I still want to be a part of that community. So I really think I'm just making mountains out of molehills on this. But I'm excited for this next opportunity. I'm hoping this is the beginning of a huge growth phase for indoor physical therapy. Coming in July, middle of July 13th actually to be exact, I am actually pulling one day out of my full-time job to devote entirely to indoor PT, which I don't think I've mentioned on this, solely because I haven't posted anything for the vlog in quite some time. Again, my bad. But that's an exciting bit of news to share, and something I talked about with my boss at my full-time job 2 weeks ago, I think. And he was supportive of it. So July 13th will be my first day working full-time on my business, which is so exciting to like vocalize and put out there, And this is why I love vlogging, is because I get to bring you guys along for the journey, which is cool, especially for those of you who think or are thinking of starting your own practice, your own business, even outside of healthcare. Documenting these growing pains, not even growing pains, actually. I don't have growing pains yet. I'm itty bitty. These initial headaches of starting a business. Hopefully they can help fast track you guys on your way, on your path to success. But that's the update. That is where Indoor PT stands. The vlog is still live. I'm gonna vlog more. It just comes in seasons, comes in life's little spurts of busyness and hecticness, where you lose track of the time and you get locked in on things. And I've been diving deep on getting social media going with Instagram on these twice a week videos, which is double what I had previously been doing. And that's the other perk of having a home base, a home gym, a home office, that I can film content, batches of content, and really bring you guys along for the ride and just dive right in. And I am so excited for that day to come. We got 4 weeks, something like that. So stay tuned. It's going to be a hell of a ride. Literally just getting started, but in the figurative sense as well. Indoor PT is just getting started, so we're going to start making waves. I can feel it. This is my calling, and I'm excited. Excited to have you guys along for the ride. So if you're just watching this fresh, or 10 years from now, you guys happen to be scrolling through this video, my humble origins, of Endure PT. Thanks for tuning in. For those who are watching this after it's posted in a couple of days, you guys are OGs. I appreciate you. But that's the vlog for this week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to move your bodies. Keep grinding. I'll see you guys next time.